Welcome to Ground Control. How'd you like that teaser at the beginning? Anyway, it is time to take the Horizon Hobby e-flite Conscendo Evolution 1.5 m high performance sport glider out for a flight. I'm going to put a 4S in it because it is awesome on 4S. It has been so long since I have flown this, I don't know if I remember how to do it, but we'll give it a shot. So I've run into one issue with this alloy, metal alloy cross mount and spinner that I put on here because I did not, it comes with a plastic assembly. I did not want to fly this on a 4S LiPo with that plastic assembly, so I ordered that metal alloy cross mount spinner for the props, and that has worked out really well on 4S. I've had one issue with it, but I'll tell you a little bit about that when we come back after the flight and let you know what my solution was. And I'm going to be taking this out again tomorrow because when I landed, the tail mount, the tail skid must have impacted a rock that was buried in the dirt, the hard pack out there, and it ripped my tail skid off. So I only got this one flight on it. I was so disappointed. I took 6 battery packs out there with me this morning to put through this glider, and I only got one flight on it. So I now have fabricated a new tail skid for it, so it will be going out again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get more than one flight on it, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you out the field. I have the Conscendo Evolution out here today. Ooh, I haven't flown it in a long time. Alright, find our wind. We got plenty of wind out here today. Alright, are we ready? Oh, it's been so long. Gliding. Gliding. Look at that nice flat glide. I'm running a 4S in it. What is wrong with my elevator? Did I have it in safe mode? I'm gliding. Told you it's been a long time since I've flown this. Still gliding. Still gliding. That we're on. Oh yeah, I think I must have had it in safe mode. Let's try that again. It's on a little 4S. Oh, that's beautiful. Gliding. Gliding. That is so awesome. Gliding. Gliding.
power up. Pretty nice. Pretty nice roll rate for a 1.5 meter glider, huh? Oh, I'm gliding. I didn't mention that. Power on. Holy smokes. Oh yeah, I'm gliding. Power on. Is that awesome or is that awesome? Holy cow. Gliding. Holy cow. Oh, that is so awesome. Power on. That has so much power with 4S. I've got one of my little Tattu 1050 95C LIPOs in it. I can hear somebody coming. I hear a dog barking. Gliding. Gliding. I can hear him, but I can't see him. Gliding still. Power on. What an awesome sport glider. Gliding. Whoa, power on. Power off. Holy smokes. Power on. What do you guys think of that? Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. Look at that. Power off. Power still off. Power still off. Power's on. Power's off. Power's still off. Power's on. Is that awesome or is that awesome? Power's off. Power's still off. I got some walkers coming. Alright, so let's cruise around for a minute. Very maneuverable too. Power's on. Just cruising around. Look how graceful. Can you believe how much power that has? Power off. Power on. Power's off. Power's still off. Power's still up. Power's on. Look at that. That is so awesome. Ooh, timer's elapsed. Power's off. Power's on. That is so awesome. I might increase the ailerons a bit. Power's off. Man, does that hold on to some energy. Power's on. Okay, I think my timer expired a while ago. Alright, so the walkers are out of the way. Got a bit of a crosswind, I think. But let's see. What? Okay, I'm just gliding. Oh man, I may have to go around. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go. I told you it's been a while since I had flown this. Let's just motor it around a little bit, keep it slow. Alright, I am just gliding. Oh man, she glides forever, doesn't she? That is so awesome, and I think I just lost my tail skid and these ruts over here. I'm sure that's what it is. Yep, I lost my tail skid. Must have caught the edge of a rock. That's not good. Because then I'll be dragging the... Ouch. I just hit my camera. Then I'll be dragging the control horns and the linkage on the ground. Alright. Well, it looks like... looks like I'm done for right now. I can't land out here without that tail skid on it. Most a pity. Man, is that an awesome sport glider, or is that an awesome sport glider? Man, I can't believe how much power that has on 4S.
Alright, so I guess I didn't forget how to fly it. But, you know, every time that I don't have that many flights on it, every time I put it in the air, I am just in awe of this high performance sport glider. You can hear my voice gets lower and lower when I'm talking about it. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? I'm just in awe of it, of the performance, how graceful, how much power it has, how maneuverable it is. Do you see that roll rate on a 1.5 m wingspan? That is absolutely awesome. Now, this person is probably tired of me mentioning this, but I had an individual that wanted me to do a review of this aircraft, and it's been some time since I performed the review. And I told him I just didn't have the funds in the budget, you know, to purchase this. So this individual actually donated funds to make this purchase happen and this review happen. And I want to thank him again so much. I am so humbled by that person's generosity on this project, on this review. So I want to thank you again very, very much. I absolutely love this sport glider. What I wanted to talk about with this metal alloy spinner, the problem that I was having with it, and I had this happen in flight one time, and I had it happen when I was getting ready to launch it. And I don't understand why they don't provide stops on these cross mounts to prevent the props from falling all the way forward. But what happened was I was getting ready to launch it one time, and I must have pointed the nose down and then picked it back up. And then one of the props fell all the way forward, and when I throttled it up, because the prop was pushed past 90 degrees of that cross mount, when I throttled it up, it wanted to push the prop further in toward the spinner, the center of the spinner. So when I throttled up, it sounded like a Gatling gun going off. It was so unbalanced because you had one prop that was straight out and one prop that was folded forward. And I thought, oh man, I've never seen that happen before. But that is terrible, because if you happen to be hammering the throttle when you're in flight, and one of the props does that, it is so imbalanced, it's either going to bend the shaft or it's going to rip the motor out of its housing, you know. So I was really worried about that. So I finished that flight without having any type of restraint for those props, you know, some type of restrictor for the props. And like I said, it had it happen once in flight with me too. I couldn't. That was before I realized what was going on when I launched. The first time it happened was when I was flying it, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. That terrible noise that was coming out of that motor, I thought the motor was blowing up on it. But anyway, what I did was I made templates, and I used gift card stock material. I use that material a lot, don't I? So it didn't cost me anything. It was just scrap material. So what I did was I made a U-bracket, a narrow U-bracket out of a piece of cardstock, and I mounted it, drilled the holes out of it. I mounted it underneath the bolt head and then underneath the lock nut on both sides. And now that's as far forward as that prop will go. As long as you can keep it from going too far forward, when you throttle it up, of course it'll straighten the prop back out, as long as it's not past 90 degrees from straight out. So I shouldn't have that problem again. We're gonna see how well this works. I did put a fully charged 4S LiPo in it and throttled it up and went to full throttle, and I didn't feel any vibration. Of course, that material is extremely thin. I cut both pieces of material and drilled both pieces of material exactly the same. So if there's any weight difference between the two, it's infinitesimal. So if that cardstock material holds up for this purpose, and I'll put a few flights on it first, just to make sure. And if that works out the way I hope it works out, then I'll go ahead and publish the templates for those, because I mean, it didn't cost anything, it's scrap material. All I had to do was cut it, bend it, drill out the ends, and I was done, you know. So anyway, hopefully I never see that happen again. I had posted something on one of my videos when that happened to see if anybody had any solutions for it. And everybody said, well, you basically just got to fabricate something. So that's what I did. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to thank him again. I'm going to be taking this out tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get more than one flight on it this time. And hopefully my prop restrictors will hold up. But I'll let you know over time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.